Happy hump day, everybody. Let me pull up my chat. Missed you guys on Sunday. Hopefully you had an amazing weekend. Hopefully you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Hello, hello. And just so y'all know, Jeannie is not going to be here, so there will be no list probably until Jean comes. And hello, Irene, welcome. Firefly, hello. And thank you to Stephanie for your 2 donations. To Hosfe, hello. Hello, Mary Jane and Jojo. Marta, hello. Pretty in Pink, hello. Space Cowboy, hello. Hello, Stephanie, and thank you for your donations, boo. You will be first. Diamond Girl, hello. I'm battling some sinus stuff, but other than that, I'm good. How are you? Hello, Rachel. Hello, Sky Hall. Hello, Neon. Welcome. Sue, hello. The Libra Girl, hello. Oh, you love the background, thank you. It is lover season, so I figured why not. And if y'all are here, please hit the like button. And again, my mod is not here, so we're just gonna have to wing it today. She'll be probably out of town till the 15th, so just bear with me, bear with me. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots left. Let it fill up and then I will start, just because I don't have a mod. Thank you, Marissa, for your donation, boo. You'll go after Stephanie. I got you, Marissa. Thank you. You're going to go after Stephanie. Eagle, hello. Alright, 5 spots left. Let's get it filled up so we can start. Roxana, hello. Good to see you again. And please excuse my sniffling. I promise it's just allergies. And I've been drinking ginger tea as suggested. Okay, 4 spots. And thank you to whoever just donated for 2. Thank you, Rachel. I got you down for 2. And hello, Gemini. Welcome. And happy birthday. I don't know if it passed or is coming, but happy birthday to my Geminis. This fabric kind of gave me Gemini energy, so we got the lovers out here representing for you Geminis. Hello, Siona. Alright, 2 spots and then we'll start. And again, I apologize, no mod right now, so Jeannie will be out till the 15th. Her kids have summer. Two spots, two spots. And so for the donations, we have Stephanie for 2, Marissa for 1, and 2 for Rachel. So y'all will be going first. I think YouTube sends notifications in like waves, because it'll be like silent and then all of a sudden a bunch will jump in. So let's get these last 2 filled and we'll start. I don't have any babysitter today. My mods keep me in line, so they left me unsupervised. Speaking of, I've got 1 mod here now. Thank you, Jean, for being here. Jeannie's out till the 15th, so I appreciate you being here early. And if y'all are here, please hit the like button. I appreciate all the kindness that y'all show me. 2 spots, 2 spots. If it doesn't fill up in the next minute, we'll just start. Excuse me. AA, hello. Yes, I've got you down, boo. 1 more spot. And thank you, Neon. I appreciate your love. You've been added, Neon, already. And Sarah, you got the last spot. Yay. Alright, so free list is closed. Now, Stephanie, what was your first question, my love? And Jean, my donation list is 2 for Stephanie, 1 for Marissa, and 2 for Rachel. Oh, Top Flight, you missed it again. You know what? I'm going to give you Philip's spot. Top Flight. It's been a while. Alright. Jonathan's current feelings and intentions. Y'all are official? Yay. Did y'all have that talk yet? I'm so happy for you, Stephanie. Told you it was coming. And thank you, Jean, for the list, babe. I appreciate you. Yes, the donation list is still open. Alright, Jonathan's current feelings and intentions for Stephanie. King of Wands. He's all fired up. He's got plans for this. I think he feels you two have a very spiritual connection, like he could see the future with you. So he could be making some plans to make some memories or to do something out of the ordinary to show you that, you know, he does care about you. He's being logical about it, which is great. 3 of Cups. And then I had the 10 of Coins at the bottom. So definitely planning some kind of like celebratory date, maybe a vacation. I feel he's being pretty open and honest with you about his past. Y'all could have had a talk. Y'all could have had a talk about past situations. And what he's telling me is the past doesn't matter. Like, whatever happened in the past is in the past, because he has a past too. But I do think, you know, he feels a very happy energy, but he's also super attracted to you. You make him wanna. What's that song? Is it by Usher? You make me wanna. It says first blush. gentle romance and tender, soft whispers of affection. So you made him blush again. You made him feel something again. Men's souls. We've got empathy, forgiveness, and renewal. So it's kind of like I said, he's saying, fuck the past. We're leaving it in the past. I like this feeling that I feel with her. In some way, I feel the two of you are like healing each other in some sense, like showing each other that there is more out there than what's been seen up until this point. And then we have nurture and growth, trust, support, and playful. So like I was saying, you can trust him. He's being very honest and open, and he just feels magnetically drawn to you, and I do feel he's making plans for the future. So I love that for you, Stephanie. You deserve it. You're a beautiful girl, and if they can't see it, then that's their problem, not yours. All right, what is your second question, love? And thank you guys for being understanding and waiting patiently. I appreciate it. Okay, will he stick around through trials and tribulations? Let's see. Okay. It's funny you say gospel music, because right now what's playing is hard fought hallelujah. And thank you for your let's see. Top Flight, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you, boo. You'll go after Rachel. Okay. Hold on one second, Steph. Sorry. My phone started blowing up, so let me make sure I've got everybody. Okay. Got it. The feeling he gives me is it might be work. There might be times where he gets frustrated, or you two argue over small things. But the feeling that I'm getting is like, no matter what, like if we're together, we'll work through it. I'm willing to put in the work to fight through whatever comes across. It's like the future is unknown, right? So you can't really plan for something that hasn't happened yet. But it does say, like, he's willing to fight for it. He's willing to put in work because he cares for you. Two of Cups. He may not know everything, but he knows he feels something for you. He knows that right now he's happy, and whatever comes will come, right? And we'll work through it, because you both are stepping into this new world. New worlds are a little bit uncomfortable, and they don't come easy, because to get there you have to complete the whole tarot, basically, right? You've been on a journey, both of you, and through that I think you both have learned that there are certain things that are important. You need a partner that's going to fight with you, go to war with you, whatever comes up. We don't know what the future holds. We don't know if we're promised tomorrow, or anything. So he's basically saying, through it all, as long as we can work together and we can communicate well, and understand that this is a journey, then of course I'm going to stick through it. And I can't promise anything because I don't know. When this twin flame card came out, mirroring shared feelings, reflections. So I do feel there's a strong fire between the two of you. And like I said, I feel that he feels it's a spiritual connection. Like you were brought into his life to light that fire again. Because he did show up as the King of Wands, you know, and maybe that's like a protector energy. Maybe he feels that, you know, he's protecting you. And just give it time, is what he's saying. Like, let's enjoy the time right now. Because we don't know how long we have. The way I'm getting what he's telling me right now is he has some abandonment issues. And in his last connection, I do feel that, you know, everything was obscure. So nothing was ever truthful, or, you know, he always felt left out. And with you, it's different. And so he apologizes for his past. But at the same time, you both have a past. And like he had said, you know, he's learned to forgive himself for the past. And he said, you know, maybe things won't always be perfect, but I'm willing to fight for it. So I do like that a lot. As long as it stays like this, you know, because some people get into connections and you don't really see the true person until later on, and then you're like, what the fuck did I just get myself into, you know? And so he says, as long as we can keep it open and honest and we don't keep secrets and whatever, then I think, you know, things will be great. So that's what I've got for you, boo. And I'm excited to hear all of the things that you two do together. And then, like, if you get married, make sure to invite me to the wedding. Alright, so next we have Marissa. I don't necessarily feel like you're burdening him. I think it's more of, I think he likes the honesty, honestly. Like, get it all out in the open, because I wouldn't commit to you if, you know, it was too much for me to handle. So I put you to sleep, Rachel. I get told that a lot. People seem to fall asleep to me. All right, so what can I expect to happen next between Alshon and you? All right, let's see. What's going to happen next between Marissa and Alshon, Spirit? What does she need to know for her greatest and highest good? Okay. What I'm getting is there's a cycle that is completing between the two of you right now. So if there's silence, or if you two are not quite on the same page, like there's conflict, what I'm being told is that conflict will end because the love still remains. So whatever this conflict is, it's in the process of moving out. And then we have the world, which is the completion of the cycle of fear and all of the things, right? And then there will be a new beginning with the Ace of Coins and the Prince of Wands. So I do feel an initiation of moving into a new cycle. And that's great, because obviously you wouldn't really be here if things were perfect. So it's like basically saying the troubles will end soon. Don't worry. They're filtering out right now. Just, if you two love each other, keep loving them, even if it's from a distance. Sometimes it's not safe to love somebody up close when things are going on. And I have a feeling like your person had a habit of settling for what was easy, and you're not easy, right? And their pride and ego was, you know, needed to needed the attention, needed the validation, needed somebody to just swoon at their feet, even if they didn't care, you know? And that mask, I feel, is about to fall off. That's what's ending. That's the completion that's going on right now. I do feel you're pulling him back in some sense to remove these things and to go through some sort of transformation, right? Because that's what's sitting in this Five of Swords right now. But that will, you know, because I do feel he's going through a kind of like an ego death, you know, and starting to realize, like, even though what I settled for was easy, it didn't bring me the satisfaction, right? So I think they're starting to realize, like, if I don't take action now, she'll move forward and I'm just going to lose the connection altogether. So I do feel a sense of fear starting to arise with them, which is good, because if they don't fear it, then it's just not good for either one of you. So, Marissa, that is what I've got for you, love. And thank you, Jason. You will go after Top Flight. Let me shuffle these in, and then we'll get to you, Rachel. I do think he does love you, because he's showing me the Queen of Cups. Like I said, the love still remains. And maybe it's not like in love, like, oh my gosh, you know, whatever in love is, right? But they have love for you, period. All right. The question's in PayPal. Okay, remind me when I get to you, Jason, because I might forget. All right, Rach. Where do I see the connection going between Mako and you? Girl, if you keep going back and forth with this man. That's why he tells me when y'all are apart and you tell him it's over. That's why he tells me she ain't going nowhere. Like, you don't have any, you don't scare this man. Like, you tell him you're leaving and he's like, no, she's not. She'll be back. Let's see, where is this connection going between Mako and Rachel? 10 of Wands. Okay. Let's see. Goodness gracious. Okay. Okay. I got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. So what it's telling me is, like, internally you know that this is something heavy that you carry, right? And you're willing to do it. You're like, give me all the wands, I'll carry it up the hill. But intuitively you know that this connection is built on lies, because your person is not authentic. 7 of Swords. And as much as you say the communication is better with the 7 of Cups, it's almost like he's trying to build this illusion, right? And I think you know it, though, with the Queen of Swords. I think you know it. But I also feel like you don't have any options that are really sparking that desire within you to go elsewhere. So in some sense, I feel like you might be settling, Rachel, in all honesty. Because eventually I think you're going to get tired of his stuff and you're going to cut him off. For now, I'm glad that the communication is better. I am. But like, if you really look deep in your soul, you know the answers to where this connection will eventually go. I don't see rainbows and sunshines right now. I mean, if he goes through some massive change in his life, maybe. But to get the 10 of Wands, the High Priestess, and the 7 of Swords with the Queen of Swords and 7 of Cups, it's basically saying, like, it will keep going as long as you let it go, until you cut it off. So you're going to go on a cycle of repeat, Wheel of Fortune, back and forth, until you get it. Like, this is not it for me. And so maybe you're learning something, right? And this says finding forever. Your path holds infinite possibilities if you dare. So Spirit's just saying, like, you're on the search to find forever, right? And if you keep looking, you will find it. He's not the only one, out there. You'll find that one for you. But maybe you need to learn this lesson first. And I'm just reading cards here, so don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what I see. Okay. And then we've got Spirit Speaks. Seek wisdom in prayer, but also have an open dialogue. And with the High Priestess here, it's kind of saying, like, Spirit's been telling you things maybe about Amako or your connection with them. So it's saying you have to have an open dialogue, though, right? You can't just pray and by yourself. You got to let Spirit's words hit you as well, because they think they're trying to tell you, like, it's going to continue until you stand up for yourself and really just put an end to it, or but it's kind of messy. It looks kind of messy, and if you like that type of thing, then enjoy the ride, because I always say enjoy the lessons until you learn them, because you're gonna find your forever no matter which way you go. It might take a little longer, though, depending on the choices we make now. Well, you asked what the future holds. So I'm telling you what the future holds. That was your question. So there's no feelings here, boo. I mean, honestly, if I were to read off of feelings, because that's not the question I asked or you asked, this would be a mess, but that's not the question, so I can't really read it from that. So what was your next question? This is what the future holds if you stay with him, right? Okay, the Seven of Swords is not saying, like, he's just... If I'm looking towards the future, right? The future is you're going to be burdened because he's never going to be completely truthful. He's still wearing a mask. I don't know what he's lying about. We didn't ask that, right? So if you want to know what he's lying about, we can look. But this is saying the future. The future, you're going to realize that he's just sneaky. He's in and out. He does things to, like, build an illusion that eventually things will be great. But he's very calculated. Okay, what's your second question? I understand y'all are together. You asked what the future holds, so I'm telling you. And I'm sorry, I'm just the messenger. And I can only go off of your question originally. And I'm not trying to be harsh or, but you can't switch your question in the middle. You posted it. Okay, let me see. I got the first question. What is he lying about? Okay. Let's see. What is he lying about? It's basically saying with the Six of Coins, he could be receiving things from other people or giving his attention to other people. It kind of looks like there's something that he's waiting for, and I don't know if this is a past person or it's like he's trying to bring something back around. Um, Let me get some clarifiers because. Okay. Let's see. What is the Six of Coins about, Spirit? The Tower. So basically, it's saying that where he's getting his money or where he's giving his money is because of some situation that happened, right? Very, like, his life kind of fell apart at one point. And so, um, so he's giving something to something, like giving attention, money, whatever, to a situation that fell apart in his life, right? That really hurt him. So that could even be like energetically, he's still attached to a connection from the past. And maybe trying to call it back in, right? Tower, Ten of Swords. Um, I do feel like he's still in communication with whatever this is that he's waiting on. This could be something at a distance. And it's like he wants to talk about it with whatever that situation is. Three of Cups. I feel like you want that love from him, right? You want all his love, but he gives it out to many, like maybe even to other people. And it may not be like right this second, right now, but maybe yesterday, maybe a week ago. There's still other people orbiting his energy, other connections. His mind and his feelings are all connected to something higher. Now, he does feel a connection with you, and but I do feel that like he will breadcrumb you and only give you the minimum, right? Um, this could be like a marriage or something that you are not aware of. If not a marriage, this was like a connection that ended really bad. And it seems like he's been trying to call it back around for some reason. I'm not sure. But that's what he's lying about. And so, because, like, his heart is all over the place, you can't expect him to just give you his full attention. Because that would be like you being in love with somebody else still and trying to be in a relationship, regardless if that person is right in front of your face all the time, it's still in your heart. So in some sense there are other energies around. So I can't really tell you if it's like up close and personal, but I do feel that his energy is split in different directions. I mean, with a very short, extended reading, I really can't give you a whole lot of information besides what I said. If you wanted something more in depth, because I can't spend 20 minutes on one reading. I'm sorry. And it could be the person at Africa, but if it is, he's still in love with them. Like, his heart is still there. Alright, Top Flight, your turn. Will Stephanie leave her current relationship and move towards you? You might want to listen to this song, Top Flight. It's Drowning by the Backstreet Boys. Okay. Let's see. Will Stephanie leave her relationship and come back? The Judgment card kind of indicates there will be a return. So, but will she leave the relationship to return? Thank you, CA Kitty, for your donation, babe. Okay. I do feel like they will come back. It might take some time, though. Because it feels like she is like magnetically drawn to you, even from the distance, through space, time, and all of that. And regardless of like where y'all are at right now, she says that the two of you have a friendship outside of a connection, right? Like the love still is there. She may be trying to build something with somebody else, but in time I do feel like she's going to return to you. Well, let's see what else we can get. Because I have the Ace of Cups over here too. I think whatever she's doing now is giving her a sense of like getting into the flow, the harmony of life. And she's building like a stability for herself. And also maybe in the past she wasn't open, or her heart was still kind of closed because of something else that happened. But it does say reunion, soul tie, feminine. But, and then we also have release, surrender, and purge. So I do feel that's like the breaking up of that. I do feel in time this will come back together for sure. So, and the Ten of Cups is here. So when she does, it looks like it'll be to build that happily ever after with you. But right now she just might be needing the time to learn something, you know. And I know a lot of us are like, well, come learn the lesson with me. No, you don't want to learn the lesson with them. Lessons are tough, and if you could stay away from having to go through the lessons with them, it's a better outlook, I think. Yeah, don't be the rebound. Just give it, it says give it a little bit of time, because it looks like she's still drawn to you, right? So she might actually be the one to approach you when she's ready. Or give you that hint that she's ready. But I do feel she's finding stability in the current moment. So I would just let her, you know, let her go rebound with something else. And then when she figures it out, come back. Will you marry the Virgo in the future? Let's see. Thank you, Toka Toka, for your donation, boo. You'll go after CA Cutie. I do feel that the possibility is there for the marriage in the future because I do have the Lovers at the bottom. But she's still processing, and she could have been with like a Leo or a fire sign possibly in the past. And they played mind games with her. It was a very painful ending. And she might just be recently out of it, right? So with the Seven of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, give it some time. Right? Give it some time. The Lovers is here, though. I think, like I said, I do feel it's a possibility in the future. A lot of happiness. But she's got to go through some stuff first because this is still like her main energy. She tells me this person right here played with me. Could have been a narcissist. And she's got to burn it all up, you know. And Seven of Pentacles is like, just keep investing, see what happens. But let me pull a card and try to see if we can get... I wish I had the angel answers, but I don't know where it's at right now. Alright, let's see what the romance angels have to say about it. Yeah, she's got to heal that first. Keep making the effort because the passion is there. What about a wedding? Are we seeing a wedding in the future? Well, we have retreat, and they're in wedding outfits, so that could be like a honeymoon, right? So just keep, you know, giving her the space to heal, making the effort, showing her you're reliable, you're not this guy. Because the passion is there, and I think if she can work through that, then there's the possibility for marriage in the future. But I wouldn't even focus on the marriage because honestly, as long as you're committed to each other, it doesn't matter if you put a ring on it or you go down the aisle and all that stuff. I think that's just, what do they call it? Like, I mean, it's kind of what society wants, you know, like, you got to be married. You could do like, what is it called? Like hand letting or something. I don't know. But I do feel she's still got some stuff to work through first. But, and that's what I've got. Alright, so CA Cutie, where are you at, my love? Of course, he wants a stable relationship with the kids, and I understand that. But some people, they're so focused on that end game that they don't, you know, invest into the present. But I get it. I'm not going to call you crazy. I mean, if that's what you want, then keep shooting for that. You know what I mean? I've been married before, and let me tell you, he kind of ruined that for me, but it's okay. Okay, you need insight on your work. Let's see. Show me what CA Cutie needs to know. Okay. This gives me the feeling of you're looking at the situation and you're like, why do they keep giving, let's say, bonuses or raises to like their friends? Or there could be something like that, like there's cliques in your job, and so it's almost like there's people that are favored. And so at times you could be like, why are they winning and I'm not? You know, you see it as toxic, because I do feel there's a lot of toxicity in this environment. And it could trigger you a lot. Maybe like there's gossip and all kinds of stuff, and you're like, I just I just want to do my job. I just want to get back what I've put in. I don't want to have to kiss ass to do it either. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting. So maybe there's some kiss asses in the job that are, getting the promotions, getting those things. I do feel like it's gonna work out in your favor at some point, but it's saying like the best thing to do is focus on what's good about your job, or like what you do good at your job, and just keep doing it, because a lot of times things have a habit of like falling off. They'll recognize like that person didn't deserve this, or this kind of is telling me there's something else that's better for you, better suited for you, because I have revelation, path, and independence. So this is just temporary, whatever's going on here. I feel like you're going to end up moving or changing your direction. And I think a lot of what it's saying is like, don't let it bother you, because you're victorious. Like, success is coming for you. And this could be like people are sent in your path to like piss you off, or kind of throw you off of your path. So if you are at this job, just do your job, right? Don't get involved in all the politics and everything else going on, because I do feel very soon you're going to get like this aha moment or this opportunity, and it could be like starting something of your own. But with the path card, it's like you're on the right path. Just keep going, and don't let the negativity of everything else bother you, because with the Hierophant here too, it's like you're you're gonna be getting back what you put into this life. And so I feel like there's raises and promotions in your future, but I don't know if it's here, honestly. um I would just start claiming like the next promotion is mine, period. The next promotion is mine. Just act like you've got everything that you want. What do they say? Kill them with kindness. Just kill them with kindness until this revelation comes. And because with the Six of Wands, the Hierophant, the King of Cups, there's something meant for you. But right now, whatever's going on in this work environment is trying to get your focus off of like where you're headed, in some sense. I always call situations like this the tar pit. And if you let it, it'll drag you down and you'll be stuck there forever. But I wouldn't worry too much about what's going on around you, because you're shining in the middle of a bunch of toxicity. And it feels very cliquish, or just mean girl, just mean energy. So I don't know your situation, but damn, that sucks. Let me see. Let me read your That's crazy. That could be this, like that. Because this hand reminds me of the devil's hand, right? Because it's red. So I'd be careful of like the information that person gives you, because, or even what you say to them, because it's like it goes back to this other group. I don't know. It just feels cliquish. I don't know why, but I don't know what happened. But don't worry, babe. Things are gonna get better. I promise. I mean, your work should speak for itself, but it's like they're purposely doing shit to piss you off. That's the way it feels. And then they go back and tell people about it. So it's messy. Like I said, it's messy. So if this new person is doing something, or like, instructing you, be careful of what you say and be careful of what they tell you, because they could be setting you up. So just think as positive as possible, though. Just don't let them throw you off. All right, Toka Toka. Let me see, babe. Jay's next actions. It's like he's asking you what you're doing to see if you're open. It's like he's being nervous. Like, what are you doing? Where are you going? I miss you. That's what it sounds like. Like he misses you, Toka. That's cute. Next actions. Come on, Jay. Show up. Don't be scary. Okay. I do feel like this is going to move forward. Right now it looks like he's keeping it friendly. But the passion is like driving him crazy. You're constantly on his mind. And eventually he's just going to have to break down and do something. I feel like he's going to ask you out. And I've been saying that for a while, but sometimes it takes a while for things to, But I do feel you're going to have... He's going to check on you every day, right? Just like he does, keeping it all professional and whatnot. And then one day he's just going to spill his guts. Like everything all at once. All his feelings, all of this emotion, all of this ooey gooey, like all the thoughts he's been having in this period of not acting. He's gonna get to the point that he can't hold it in any longer, and he's gonna move things forward. And I do feel he's moving it towards, that cute, let's go on a date. But I do feel like you're gonna be shocked. Like what he says, you're gonna be shocked, because he's been thinking about it. It's just gonna bust out. By August, you're definitely gonna know what he feels on the inside. Drinks again, bonding. That's probably what he's gonna do. He's gonna be like, okay, let's go out. Let's go have drinks. But it just feels like the way that he does it is just gonna be like, what? What? It says there's change on the horizon, right? And you have an inner knowing that it's deeper than the way he's playing it. Right now he's keeping it very, very friendly, but this looks like it might get a little bit more intimate. So just give it time, boo. Give it time. Those drinks are coming. Coffee, margaritas, I don't know. But he dreams about you. He thinks about you to the point like he's just gonna break. And when he does, it's all coming out. And this could also be like that sexual tension's just building up and he's got to put it somewhere. So he wants to put it on you as well. I heard wet dreams. Dirty. I gotta hear about it though, because we've been waiting for this man for a minute. Y'all are cute. I think it's cute. Alright, so now to the free listers. Hello, hello. Are you there? Did she show up last time? I'm trying to see. No, she didn't get it. I haven't seen her since then. Alright, Rising, go ahead, babe, if you have your question. But I'm going to do hello first just because we already said it. Anything important you need to know about the water park? Anything important you need to know about the water park? I feel like it might not go as planned, but eventually you'll end up going, and whatever you've been disappointed about looks like you get over it pretty fast and y'all end up going. But like I said, I feel like you might be disappointed by something, like it doesn't pan out the way you thought it would. But I do feel you get over it pretty quick. All right, Rising Phoenix. What's coming in career? Okay. Do we see a job change anytime soon? Let's see. Okay, I do see you getting a job that you're really gonna love. This could be like something you wanted to do in the past, or maybe you put your application or resume out in the past. It's like a past dream, right? Or maybe you wanted to do something specific in the past, and maybe like they weren't hiring, or they needed to clean up the office, or whatever it was first. But it looks like whatever the conflict was that kept you from getting that job is gonna be resolved. But this kind of looks like you might need to travel or move for this job. It could be somewhere near the water, if that helps. Or you have to go over the water to get there. So yes, I definitely see the opportunity. I do see somebody coming in and offering it. But I do feel it's something from the past. Like maybe you put the resume out months ago and they told you there was no openings. And now it comes back around. Okay, yeah. Like something about it is that it's prickly situation. So in the past, there might have been problems or issues. Like you had to, they had to work on things to like make room. And it says illumination. Illumination to me is like they're gonna bring it in. You know, like something that's been hidden or not seen is about to be illuminated. And then I've got renewal. So I do feel a renewal of energy. Also, like, you're going to be excited about this. And the renewal in the Six of Cups to me is like something coming back around, right? So I do feel it was something that may have needed some work, but now it's a better opportunity or something. And maybe you just need to take a break for a minute too, and like collect your thoughts. Go sit by the water. Go meditate somewhere in the nature or something. Get grounded. I don't know why they told me that, but I do feel it's important for you to recharge your battery. And I always feel like when I sit in the grass or walking on the beach or something, I feel like I'm putting the plug into the electricity outlet, you know, just gaining the energy from the outside nature. But that's what I've got for you. I hope that helps. Alright, so Irene. What is Roger's energy towards you today? Let's see. It looks like he could be thinking about coming back to you. But he's like giving it time. He's being patient. Maybe he did you wrong and he's scared to come back around. You might receive some communication from him if you don't have him blocked. But he's like, I would love to come back. I would love that. So, I don't know. I don't know how you feel. He would be happy for it, though. He's like, be patient. Be patient with me. I think he knows you feel that way, so that's why he's like, just give it time. Just give it time. Okay, no Firefly. To Hospe. Why did Siddharth unblock you yesterday? Girl, do you monitor every day and look like, am I blocked today? I don't think I've ever done that. That's why I'm asking. I don't know. Let's see. Why did he? Probably because he knew you were watching. Let's see. Because it was bothering him. He's like, you're one of the options that he wants to keep open. And like, I don't know, things are heavy without you. And all in all, like, he wants the opportunity to show you he cares at some point. Can't really tell you when. But I do feel like he misses you. And so you might hear from him soon. It's like you were a choice of his and now he's taking you off the shelf or something. Or he doesn't want you to have a bunch of options, so he doesn't want you to take him off the shelf. And the thought of you moving on just bothered him to the point he's like, okay, I can't keep her blocked. I care too much. So, who knows? Alright, Mary Jane. Alright, Firefly, what's your question? I know I wasn't even finished reading, but you can post too, because you weren't that late. Alright. What awaits you in the next 2 weeks, Mary Jane? Let me see. Okay. This gives me the feeling of like either you know something's coming intuitively, but you can't see it in the 3D. This could have to do with like an opportunity at work, or something that's been hidden is about to be shown. Possibly about your career, or like your path in life. So pay attention to the signs, especially around the full moon, because something's going to be revealed to you. And it could have to do with work, or like I said, your mission, or some kind of choice you have to make in regards to career, money, finance. But that's what I've got for you. Alright, expecting to see Scorpio the week after. How will he feel about seeing you? Let's see. Excited, like a little boy. Just, oh, can I touch you? I see super excited, like super excited. He's like, I got something to tell her. I want to talk to her. Maybe there's something he wants to tell you. But he's excited. He might be a little like clumsy, or like word vomit. Just tell you everything. Like, I've been waiting for you. Alright, so next we've got Jojo. Jojo, are you here, Jojo? Let me light some incense while we wait for my free listers to wake up. Thank you, Marta, for being here. You're welcome, babe. No problemo. Alright, yesterday you got upset at Sal. Is he thinking today of reaching out to you soon to apologize? Let's see. Yeah. That gives me apology vibes. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want you to be mad. Don't be mad at me, please. I don't like it. Like, come on, let's just love each other. Get off your high horse. It's not that serious. That's the way I feel he says it. But he has a cute, funny personality, so he might do it in his own special way with his secret sauce or whatever. Alright, Marta, got you. Pretty in pink. I hope Jeannie has a nice vacation. We will miss her till the 15th. You're welcome, babe. But I got my ride or die here. Space Cowboy. Hello, hello. Are you here? You know what? I might just start asking people, do they want to be added to the list? Because I could put more people on the list if the ones that aren't going to show up would just sit and listen for a minute if they don't want to be read. Okay, will you run into Armani anytime this year? I don't think so. As far as like actually running into her, no. That's not to say like you're not gonna, you know, end up seeing her or whatever in some other way, but just to run into her, no. You might see her in passing, or because I feel like out of reach. Like maybe y'all are at a distance, or y'all keep missing each other. Like you might know somebody that sees them and is like, I saw so and so yesterday, something like that. But some people aren't even wanting a reading. They're not wanting to wait for a reading. All right, Stephanie or Diamond Girl. What are S's feelings after seeing you last night with your other half? Oh. Let's see. A little sad, a little bit like they've been left out in the cold. But they give me the energy of like, nah, whatever. It was a passing feeling. Like they deny their feelings a lot from what I can see. These cards are so mixed up. Hold on. It's kind of like, well, I never chose, so of course it's gonna happen, you know. But I do feel like they felt like, damn, I kind of fumbled the bag here. But that could be like they see you with them and then they try to come back around too. Because they're like, nope, you can't be happy without me. It's just impossible. Nope, nope. Don't do it. People are crazy. Alright. Rachel Sky Hall. I think Rachel bounced. She was not happy with me. I don't think so. Okay, no Sky Hall, no Rachel. Neon. Isn't that just pitiful? I have an ex like that. Like, I'll randomly see him drive through my neighborhood. I'm like, you know your ass does not belong here. Okay, general for the month of June. Neon. Let's see. Looks like it's gonna go exceptionally well. If you're looking like for somebody new, whether that be friendship or connection wise, I do feel there's like an opening to meet somebody new this month. Somebody that gets you, because I feel like you've kind of been in hermit mode a little bit, like not getting out, not doing much, just kind of taking care of what you need to take care of for you. So this could be like you meeting a member of your soul tribe, or meeting somebody that you just click with. Because I feel like there's also an opportunity coming in for you because you've completed a very tough cycle. And so it's like something is forming for you in the month of June. It might not come totally into fruition in June, but it's something that is building some sort of foundation for the future, but it's new. It's not anything old. This looks like you're ready for it. So I think you'll be very happy. Okay, so no Sue or Libra girl. You're welcome, babe. Thank you for being here. Okay, no Sue, no Libra girl. Marissa, what is your question? Will you see Vaughn again? Interesting, huh? You had an intimate encounter. Ooh, okay. I do feel that you will see them again. It just may not be like tomorrow, or because I do feel that maybe they've got a lot of work going on, or they're very busy, or you both could be very busy. But I do see the possibility for an encounter again. Maybe not tomorrow though, because it does feel like what they're telling me is like I need to take care of business. I don't have time for, relationships, or so they do keep themselves kind of separated from that, because it does look like they're trying to build something for themselves. All right, Eagle. You're coming up, Gemini. Just give us a second. You're welcome, babe. Okay. Oh, you hadn't called him yet. My list was backwards. That's why I had Marissa after them. All right, Roxana. And then Gemini, you're next after Roxana. All right, Max isn't talking to you because he doesn't care that much, right? If he wanted to, he would. Is that a question, or are you telling me? Okay, let's see. Why isn't he talking to Roxana? It's because he needs healing, boo. That's why. And I'm not gonna say he's not interested, because I just feel that emotions in general get them like down and out, because they've been through so much that they need to go heal. They need time for themselves to go heal, and until they do that, everything is going to be blocked. They're in a very hurt state, and so when they look at you, they look through a lens of like an illusion, like I may feel something for them, but I just don't have the time right now to think about emotions, because my feelings are so intense about all the stuff that went on in the past. This person could even be depressed, like in a depressed state. Like they just feel kind of defeated in this moment. So I honestly am going to say this. It is not a you problem, it's a them problem, right? It's not because they're not interested. It's because they've got so many things going on right now that they just don't have room. That's all. All right. It's okay, Gemini. Nana, whoever. Let me do Eagle general for the rest of the week, and then I've got you, Gemini. All right, let me see. Eagle, general for the rest of the week. I'm glad it made sense, boo. The sun. I think you're gonna find out something this coming week. It could be because you're looking for it, you know, like this could be you find out somebody is in like or got married, or it kind of feels like you were spying and something was revealed to you. And for some reason it feels like it makes you happy or like relieved. This could also be somebody's been watching you and it's been hidden, so it comes to light that they have all these feelings and emotions for you. Whatever it is, I do feel you being happy and excited. It gives you like closure, or I don't know, like it's something that I think you've known, but it's never been said before, or you haven't seen it before, or something like that. With 3 cards, it's hard to tell. All right. Your turn, Nina. Let's see. Yeah, I've seen you a lot, boo. You always leave me nice little comments. I appreciate you. All right. What is coming towards band Gemini General? You're welcome, Eagle. It's good that you said who you are, because Gene will call you out. General for Van. I feel like something that you've been trying to get moving, maybe it's been kind of stuck, or you felt like, oh, it's never going to happen. It happens. And this could be like you've been looking for an apartment and you've been like, man, I've looked and looked and looked and I couldn't find one. And then I find one. Or you're looking for a car and you don't find the right one, and then all of a sudden you find the one that's like perfect for you. That's the way it feels. So I don't know what this has to do with, but I do feel like you're coming from a place of trying to do something that's been stuck, and then it comes. This gives me the energy of, okay, let's say I lose something and I'm constantly looking. I'm like, man, can't find this anywhere. Nowhere. And as soon as I give up, there it is. Right in my face. And I'm like, am I blind? Well, I know I'm blind, but that's the way it feels. Something that's been hard for you, you just run into it. I don't know. Something like that. I hope that makes sense to you. You might have not been caught up with the live Sky Hall, because it has been quite some time ago. Oh, her pick is the same. It's okay. I'd change my name too, but it's been this way for a while now, so I'm just going to leave it as is. All right, Siona. And you're welcome. Let me know what that was, because it was hard to explain it. Okay, when will you meet the right person? When will you meet the right person? It's saying like, be patient, it's coming. Lovers, 10 of Cups, 3 of Wands. Manifest it. keep speaking it. Like it kind of feels like you're waiting for it, but it's already here. Maybe it's something you're not thinking is the end goal, but it is. Could be somebody that's like right in your face. It feels closer than you think, though, because the energy is already surrounding you. So it could even be this month, because the Lovers is June, Gemini season. Keep your eyes open. Stay tuned. It said it's coming. Kind of feels like it's already here. And you're like, but where is it? I don't see it. All right, AA. General for June. Alright, general for June. Spirit's like, enjoy the sun. Get out in the sun. Enjoy it. Enjoy your independence. I feel like you're going to have a lot of happiness, and it could be surrounding your career or something you're doing like independently on your own path. Because I feel like for a while, you've kind of been back and forth. Like, your emotions have kind of been all over the place. It's like one moment you're like, I got this. Everything is great. Everything is good. I'm manifesting the future. And the next minute you're like, but I miss so-and-so. Or I miss when this happened. Or why is it like this? Why is it so hard? So be careful of that fluctuation, because Spirit's like, you're on the right path. Just enjoy the present. Like, who cares about the future or the past? Because the future, we don't know if it's coming, and the past, we can't do shit about it. So it's like, I feel like you've been kind of wishy-washy. So with the sun, it kind of feels like you're getting closer to dispelling that feeling of not enough, or I can't ever get there. Something's gonna balance out, because you've got the power to do it. You just gotta commit to it, and like, don't give in to those sad feelings of what you lost. Just focus on what's to come, because everything that you lost, God says, like, He will give it back to you. So just trust in that. And if you've given a lot and haven't gotten shit back, just know big blessing is on its way. Just have faith, because if you stay in the energy of like, 1 minute you're like, this is the best, like, I'm loving my life right now, I know what I'm doing, and then the one small thing happens and you're like, oh, this sucks. It's like, try to be more mindful of like maybe the things you say or do. But anyways, okay. No Sarah and no Top Flight. You're welcome, babe. And big hugs, because I know it's hard. Life will do that to you. I know for me, I've kind of been that way myself lately. Like, I'm tired. Alright. Your Virgo friends' feelings and intentions towards you. Jean just loves them Virgos, huh? And they love you too. Knight of Cups. They feel like they can't reach you. Like, maybe they've been flirting with you or giving you hints that they'd like something more, but they feel kind of trapped. It's almost like your energy stops them before they can even like say anything. Because as much as you can see through the veil, so can they. I feel this person is very intuitive. They might not even say it, but It's almost like y'all are having a conversation without speaking. It's like they're saying, I would love to try something other than friendship with you, and you're like, stop right there. And not out loud, just like in their head. That's what they're telling me. They're like, I don't know what to do about this. But I do feel you two have kind of like a telepathic thing going on. I know, you're like a Virgo magnet. But yeah, your energy is like, stop right there. Don't even think about it. The image that I got in my head is hilarious. But anyways, they're like, what do I do? What do I do? How do I convince you? Oh, they like you a lot. You don't understand them? I mean, you might understand them more than you think you do. But anyways, I love y'all so much. Thank you, Jean, for being there. I know it's kind of hard without Jeannie, but we made it. And thank you to everybody who showed up, free listers, all the donations, all the love you show each and every time I'm here. You know I'm horrible at goodbye, so I'll just give you my little heart. And I'll see y'all again.